obviously a big weekend here in Trask, 2 home games, so need to get back in our winning ways. And William Mary comes, they obviously pose a tough defensive challenge for us. They great movement on offense. I know they're not shooting as well as they have in the past years, but they still got good shooters out there. They just haven't made them at the clip that they normally do. But Coach Shiver does a great job and getting those kids to run the system, and they play hard. And we know it's going to be a tough contest, and we know that all our guys on our team are going to have to defend outside the arc. It's not like they just pound it inside. And so we've been talking about all week that everybody's going to have to pretend like they're guarding a perimeter player and be out there to contest and be ready for their back doors and be there on the catch. So we got to take it game by game. It's sort of like, I keep on telling the kids we got to take our games possession by possession. If you just think about the end of the game or, don't try your best on every possession. If we don't try our best against William Mary, it's not going to matter. So, obviously being at home should be an advantage for the home team. It usually is. And so it just doesn't happen because we step out there. So we got to prepare to play our best or to play better than we did the last couple of games on the road last weekend.
Can you just give some takeaways from this last weekend slate and what needs to change this weekend?
Well, we just need to play a complete game. I thought played well enough to be in the game, 30 minutes, both those contests, and then some momentum swinging plays. Just the score went from a 3-point game to a 9-point game. We just never got back in it, and so those two teams are really good. Obviously, Hofstra has the longest winning streak in the nation, and so to have the halftime lead, I felt good because we weren't playing great. I know they weren't either, and they just played better in the second half. And sort of the same thing with Northeastern. A good team. They're starting to find their rhythm. Game was tied after the first possession in the second half and was back and forth for a little bit, and they just started playing better. And we didn't make the plays on the defensive end to get the stops and make the plays on the offensive end. Well, we got good shots. We shouldn't make them. And you got to end runs or start your own runs by making some baskets, and we just didn't do it.
Coach, you're in your first rotation within the conference and headed into the second half of playing everyone and seeing everyone once again. What was your takeaway from the first half as you head into the final stretch here?
Well, obviously some really good basketball teams. We knew that, and the second half is going to be just as difficult as the first half. Got a lot of teams that have a lot of experienced guards, and those are the teams that are winning a majority of their games right now. And so we need to have our young guards, step up a little bit and realize that there's not that many games left, and they've played a whole season, and they should not be making the same mistakes that they are. But I think it's just defensively, it's just going to be one of those things that we just have to get back to our mentality that we're going to get the stops on the defensive end and execute on the offensive end.
From what you've been able to tell so far, have they flushed the road swing that you guys just got done?
The last couple of practices have been really good. They've had great energy. We've done some conditioning on bikes, so there's not so much pounding on their legs, and had some good shooting workouts. And then defensive stuff that we have worked on, they've been energized. So whether you totally forget about it or not, I don't know. I obviously remember it, but I think that moving forward, we're in a good frame of mind, and we're ready for William & Mary.